All right, so yeah, more or less starting now. Is everything fine? I think everything is fine. All right, so I know there's no one here, but tradition. Welcome to my um channel, stream. So yeah, doing a dev stream today. It's nothing too important, just a simple, I say, warm up stream. I really want to just feel it out and see how it feels. It said feel twice, but yeah. Okay. So yeah, got myself set up, got everything set up. Everything seems to be good. Um, Mostly everything. Okay. So let's go ahead, close this, open this, and okay. So what am I going to be doing today? Something very simple. Okay. One down. Okay. All right. So to-do list, I suppose, for today's stream is to make simple platformer, right? Very easy, nothing too difficult. So what does it mean to be a platformer or to have a platformer? Very easy. You have to move and jump, and that's pretty much it. Just moving and jumping. So those are the two things we're going to be working on. And for us to get to that, we have to have characters or platforms mostly. I think, yeah, that's the most important thing, platforms. Platforms, then we have to have characters, and then additionally, I suppose, um, mm, characters, backgrounds, I suppose, and enemies. How do you spell enemies? I don't know. Enemies, enemy. Yeah, and then what else could we use? Additionally, backgrounds, enemy, players, fighters, goal. Suppose a goal, yeah. Actually, I think that should be more important than anything else. Let's call this fundamentals, maybe. And then additionals. Right. So yeah, that should be everything I need to make the game. Um, Working on characters, goals, platformers, move and jump, and then I say good UI, yeah, and then just UI. That should be it. Oh, someone's joined. Oh, hello there. I don't know who you are. Welcome to my stream. Thanks for joining. I'm glad to have you on board. So what I'm going to be doing today is mainly basically just a simple game in the Godot Game engine, making a simple platformer. So working on the fundamentals is basically just having the character move and jump, then creating platforms, making a character and a goal, and then UI. So that's if I can do these one, two, three, four, five things, I'm done with my game today. Then additionally, I could do backgrounds, make some enemies, and improve the UI. So going ahead to go and do that, we have the book. Yeah. So yeah, this is my engine, not mine, but I use what I use. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You got the basics. Nothing, nothing too much. You could add a node. So let's go ahead. Let's review what I need. So character. First of all, character. So let's go ahead and make a character. They can see this path. 2D. Go ahead and minimize that. Let me make this a bit bigger. It doesn't have to be this small. Okay. If that- Yeah, that's a bit better. All right. So yeah, making the character, we have the main character here. For now, we use the basic sprites. It doesn't have to be too difficult. We're gonna rename this to player, and the player is gonna have a script, right? Player script, simple and basic. We already have the platformer mechanic. Let me use the inbuilt engine. External programs and on that. Yeah, got a script for the player, and then we have this now. So now we have the basic player. It's coming in. I did my network suddenly. Okay. Sorry, network cut off, but it'll be fine. All right, so let's just go ahead and work on this. We've got the UI set jump. Let's go ahead and redefine some of the controls just quickly because I hate the basic ones. Left, right, up, down. Okay. So left key is going to be mapping to A, just remapping some keys so that I can use them in the engine. And let's see. I think that's it. All right, so instead of this, you use left. Oops, that was weird. Then right. And then for this, we'll use up. So we go back to the game and we go ahead. Let's make a static body 2D. And we'll place the colorettes at the bottom. All right. So make this longer, just so we have some grounds to jump on. And we need a collision system. Shape. And make a rectangle. All right, so we got self good platform, something to stand on. Let's go ahead and move the player there, give the player a decent collision shape, and let's make it a capsule, good old capsule. Move this around, move this a bit down, and yeah, go ahead, hit play, and we'll see how it works. Okay, all right, so we got a pretty decent character. We got some basic movements. It's not too complicated. So going back to the notes. Notepad. Oops, sorry. Going back to the notepad. You can check off move and jump because we're just using the basic whatnot. So yeah. Okay, I suppose let's see the stream, and I don't think this is working out because I think Godot's way of rendering out the editor is bugged. I don't want to record my whole screen just in case of anything bad. Embedded display. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add new game capture. Show specific window. Exe. A lot more complicated than I expected. How about this? We just capture anything full screen. I think that should work. There's a bit of issue. Yeah, capture any full screen application. We click on OK. If I do this, that doesn't trigger it. Let's go ahead, make this full screen. And close and try again. That did not work. Find that strange. Just debugging things. Godot is being so. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, no, it didn't work. Sorry, let's just debug this. Better to do this now than in the future, as they always say. It's not a game, it's a game capture. Oh, okay, that solved the problem, but it's upside down. And flip vertical. Okay, okay. Yeah, we got it. So yeah, that's it. Is it for that? Let's go ahead and project settings and then just screen. Window. Scale. Not scale. What's it called? Stretch. Stretch is what it's called. Okay, close. Try again, and all right, finally. That took too long, but whatever. All right, so we have the platformer. Now we need to go ahead and check the notepad, and it says it should do move and jump. Move and jump is done. Platformers next. So let's say draft out the basic level. I'm gonna go ahead and basically just make some platformers. Move this here, move this here, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and shrink this further so we can get more space. All right. So yeah, I've got down there. Let's go ahead and move the player here. Shrink that collision shape down. And go ahead, shrink you, you right where you belong. And perfect. A bit off, but who's asking? All right, now that we have a basic platform, let's go ahead and make this more. So let's play that. All right, so basic platformer, impossible to get to the finish, but no, we have platforms. All right, so we have that. What's going on? One moment. Right. Well, can't do anything about that. Let's see how it goes. Trying my best. Let's go ahead and close that. All right. So yeah, if we're gonna continue from where we are, if my network doesn't die out, then the next thing we're supposed to do is a goal. So next thing is a goal. So for a goal, we're just gonna let me close all these. I know the order management is. Let us quickly make a node for that, and we'll call it platforms. Take all these, jam them in there, and we have them like that. So yeah, that's your platforms. Next thing we need is a goal. So I'm gonna make a new color rect. We'll make it greenish. It's a bit painful green, but whatever. Then we'll make an area 2D. Area 2D is gonna have collision shape. All right. So we have that. So I'm gonna add a script to the main one. I'm gonna go add a function that says on win pass go 2D. I'm gonna add a label. The label is just gonna be up here. It's gonna say the win. We'll make it disappear. It's just quick prototyping, nothing too interesting. So when you hit the body of the area, you want the area to emit a signal that the area has been entered. A body has entered an area. Body is entered. We connect that, and then we say show win. Maybe let's call this function show win. And this will just make this guy, which is a label, not visible, equals to true. So yeah, that's basically it. So we say when something enters you, show win. Then let's go ahead and just restart the entire game. That's restart, reload, current scene. So yeah, that's a basic, basic, so current gameplay loop. Though I actually have to be able to get it in the first place. So let's go ahead and move the final platform. Move these relatively lower. Absolutely. Let's put that there. Move this here. I know the level is very trash, but it's just for prototyping sake. And we move this colorette up here. All right. Oh, we actually should add a delay before so that we can actually see the label. So we get tree, we say awaits. Get tree. tiny, pretty tiny. Is it 5 seconds, maybe? So after 5 seconds, timeouts, then we should reload the scene. All right. So we go ahead and play that. We should see what happens. Boop, boop, boop. Yo. So that's the game loop. We did that in how many minutes? Um, about, about 30 minutes. I think that's reasonable. If you can prototype a game in 30 minutes, you could make it into something incredible in a couple of days. So that's your basic platformer. Let's go ahead and, when I say make things more interesting, what should I do? So we need move and jump, platformers, characters, UI, go UI, background. I think we could add a background. The background to make it look a lot nicer. So how about this? I open all this. One thing I really like about Godot, you can do this, 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 and this, and go to inspector, and then just change the color of all of them. So make the platformer like a shade of black-ish. Doesn't look black because of the background. And we'll make a new colorette. Do not make games like this. This is terrible, terrible organization, but I'm just trying to get, ouch, that is blinding, it to be a little bit more interesting. So let's put that about there. Move the background to a higher scene. And we have that. How does that look in game? Okay. Wait, what's it? Oh, okay. We'll just go ahead and shoot. All right. So yeah, there's a bit of a like not delay, but the jumping is a bit too sharp, so you can't really jump at the correct time, and you win. All right. So I think our Godot icon has served its purpose. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up a sprite and see what we can get from that. And let's see. A sprite. Should I do another game capture? Another game capture. You can never have too many game captures. A sprites, and then turn that on. Specific window. I honestly don't know what I'm doing with this whole streaming thing. I'm just trying to see. I mean, I think it's a lot more fun, even if there's no one else on the other side of the screen, to be making things like this. I say okay. Huh. Why does he always do that? 1 second. If I turn off this, and I'm gonna lock this so I don't accidentally break it. Settle down people's introduction to streaming. Yeah, but do I maximize it? Full screen it maybe? Transform? Hit the screen? Yeah, no, it's just black. It's just blank. Oh wait, it's because it's no, it's open. It's open. Hmm. Oh, this one is annoying. Hmm. Does A sprite count as a game? I don't know. Does it? It probably doesn't. Let me turn this off. Yeah. Technical difficulties. Give me a minute. Display capture. A sprites. Oh, okay. No, not that. Not no, not that. It's window capture I want. Give me a second. Can you only see things on this window? Can you just shoot? I'll move you here. Cancel properties. Oh, you can't see this one here. Hmm. All right. Whatever. We'll stick with this. So yeah, automatic. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So minimize it a little bit. Move you again to the tip of everything. So yeah. So this is A Sprite if you don't know or if you've never been familiar with it. So A Sprite is a simple pixel art drawing tool. You can go ahead create this is a simple game. Let's go 8 by 8, 8 by 8, and then you can go ahead and draw. Okay, 8 by 8 might be a bit too tiny. Actually, no. What the heck? Oh, 2 by 2. All right. So we go ahead, make a little man. Let's make him more dynamic. Let's add another color, redhead. Let's make him a redhead. It's a bit too red. I swear I can draw. But this is my finest work ever. What if we use this and this? Keep that. Hmm. Where's a 4 by 4? Hmm. 3 by 3? Ooh, if you give him my legs. Let me give him some eyes. It's kind of derpy. I think that's cute. It's just staring into your soul. Yeah, well, a quick game. I think that should be fine. So this could be like the default sprites, and then we could have like a running sprites. So run. Actually, why not no running sprite? We'll do a simple sprite. Just a simple. I have a vision for what it should be like. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this in the game projects. Where's the freaking folder? Okay, there you are. Me folder. Let's see assets. Player.png. I think I did it wrong. Did I? Okay, no, I didn't. All right, so you served us so well. The Godot icon. Oh, you're still on. I need to make sure that it will record when I do that. So you can turn off a sprite. You actually don't have to turn it off in the first place. You can just minimize it. All right? Yeah, that works. So yeah, so you can go ahead. I just realized our character is white and the background is white. Hmm. Let me see. Go ahead and plop him in. It's a bit tiny. We'll make him bigger. He's a bit blurry. So what you can do is basically go to your settings, inherent, and then nearest, and then you have him crystal clear. Let me go ahead and hide these collisions. It's not really necessary. I mean, we already know. Oh wait, I should adjust it for his size now. That should be fine. A bit up. It's fine if it goes out a little bit, right? All right. So yeah, hide that, and now we have a character. So let's go ahead and play that. 1 second. Does that cover everything? It does not cover everything. Hmm. I'm so confused. All right. Okay, I'm tired of resetting the game every time I die, so let's go ahead and I have to keep on backtracking every time I switch it just to make sure that the screen is actually recorded. This is the sad part of a one monitor setup, I suppose. Well, you can't be asked. So every time the player falls out of the screen. So to do that, I'm gonna cheat and just make an area. And let's call it inbounds. And collision shape 2D. Go ahead and box. The wall is a box, so go ahead and do this. And whenever the player leaves this zone, we just respawn him. Or we start the game because he's dead. Because you play music during sound effects when he actually leaves. So on body exits, the inbounds. I feel like I've done this before. I don't know. We're going to head and yeah, I have done this before. Like I'm getting a case of deja vu. I don't know. I've never done this. Well, whatever. All right. So that's that. So if you leave, oh, we have to wait 5 seconds. 5 seconds is a bit too much. It feels laggy. Let's restart that with one instead. All right. It is odd because game capture doesn't work on its own for some reason. Hmm. All right. I'm gonna change something. Properties. Much properties. Much. All right. So if you die, yeah. So you respawn. But our character is quite invisible. So what I'm gonna do is go back to A-Sprite real quickly. And then I'm gonna move our character up by 1 pixel. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap him in an outline. So where's that thing? Effects, outline, um, black. Yellow will be interesting. Red could also be interesting. Black is a bit too deep. Let's go with like a bluish tint. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah. Let me see. Cancel first. I don't know why he's doing that. Um, let's try again. Bit reddish, purplish. I think that's fine. Yeah, apply. No, not twice. Okay. Save that. Go back to the game. Minimize this. I don't know why I'm doing multiple decks. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and play that. See how that looks. That looks trash. That looks trash. Yeah, no, that looks trash. Okay, that's a bit weird. Never had this happen before. Mm, yeah, give me a second. Something's being buggy with the sprites. Yeah, yeah, no, it's bugged. Hmm. Okay, seems to be listening. All right, so yeah, that looked terrible, absolutely terrible. Hmm. We don't really need these ones. I don't know. I think that's kind of interesting. Mm, the only part I don't like about pixel art. Let's give him a shadow down here. Uh, Make it a bluish darker, less saturated, more darker tone for his body. Or you could just do the neck part. It's kind of like he's wearing a shirt. Maybe we should give him some pants. And over outfits, give him some hands. I think this is fine. I think it's readable, right? I think it's um fairly readable. So let's see how that looks in engine. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's like I have to manually toggle it myself. I think that looks fine. It's a bit jittery. I'm not sure what's causing that, but that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so let's reduce the distance of the player. Yeah, this is gonna get old quickly. Yeah, this is a pain. So what's going on right now is that for some reason it's not capturing the window anymore. Its name, oh, the name has changed. Ah, ah, oh, okay, so that was my fault. All right, it's my fault. Sorry, sorry. So we go back to you, and then we can move your collision box. Oopsie daisy. Go back to you. Did I move my mistake? Nope. Your collision box up a little to match. Let's see how close can we get. I think it's fine. All right, so yeah, I've been wasting time on art. Yeah, you win. All right, so yeah, that's basically it. Did I show? I don't know. Let me try one more time. Yeah, no, I did not show. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. I promise I'm good at this game. All right, so and we have that. So I think that's a cute one. Maybe 5 seconds is a bit too long. It feels like nothing's going on. So let's go ahead and change that back to, let's see, about one. One should be fine. All right. So We're like how many minutes into this? 44. I think that's progress. So going back to the notepad, we're done with platforms. We got ourselves a little character. We got ourselves a goal. UI is trash. So let's quickly add something small. I want to make levels, right? So we're gonna go to the main script. I'm gonna add a variable levels, and levels would just be a set of scenes. Make a levels index. So levels current level idx, and we'll set to 0. So currently a level should just be a set of these. So we'll call this level. Right? You could also do that as well. You could just toggle on and off the levels, but that's kind of crazy. So yeah, we'll put this inside that. We can go ahead and delete the label. We don't need it anymore. We already see the effect of winning. Delete that, then delete this, pass. So you can change show win to just win. And then change this to win. Indents. That should be that. So levels is just a bunch of levels. You can go ahead and pump those out quickly. Make a new folder, we'll call those levels. Inside levels is going to be just 2D scenes. I'm going to call this one side levels. Level 1. And then we can basically just spam these. So I'm going to go ahead and move. Let's delete all these. Yeah, delete all of this. Apart from this one. Call this platform. And let's go ahead and rename that to, no, we'll create a new scene. Save branch to scene. We call it platform. We'll just save it in the main scene. Ctrl S. So when we do that, we can then just pop. Yeah, that easy. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, and you can just make infinite levels from this. But for now, we're just gonna make 2 platforms for level 1. Really simple. Let's go to the very basic. First level should teach you how to move, you know, tutorial style. And just line those up rather nicely. So I'm gonna add a script to this, and let's call it the level script, and we'll create. So what level script is gonna have is it's gonna have a starting point so that you spawn the player in at this point, and that would be a marker 2D. Make that an add export. Don't worry about all this Godot logic. So basically, wherever I make a marker, which is basically just an imaginary thing, I can then spawn the player here by just setting this to that. And I'm going to go ahead and make this a go. My stream cut off. Make this a go. Nope. Apparently network's killing me. But we move. Best thing to do with my country's Wi-Fi. So we'll go ahead and just keep on going. see the go. So we can rename this to go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and create a new scene from this. Change type, rename. Let's change the type. In fact, let's make some sprite for it. Just something for the new 8x8, and then we'll just make something nice and easy. So yeah, make something nice looking. How'd that look? Kind of ugly. Yeah, okay. And we have that. Maybe make this one lighter. I'm trying to do like a flag. Something like that. That's nice. Then we can do this, maybe. Yeah, no, we don't need to use all the colors. This should be fine. And extend that down. Yeah, that looks flag-like. I think so. So yeah, I think that's basically what we have for flag. I think that's nice, easy, simple. So we can call that flag.png. Go ahead, go back to Godot. My notepad been in front of this all the time. No, oopsie daisy. So we're gonna change this to it's disappeared. And I will check in that flag. Honestly, I should move this up. Good. So we have the collision shape. Where is it? It's up here. I need to go up here. Whatever. So it's blurry right now. Let's first of all make it a bit bigger. I think that's fine. Square it. Then we go to textures. We can go ahead near us, and then we have that. So yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Let's rename this one to go. We can just change this one to sprite back, and we'll make this his own scene. We can disconnect the signal first. So we disconnect the signal, and then we save branches. So now it's a goal scene, meaning now we can then easily just mano a mano pop that right there, right? So now we have that. So level one, you start out as a young adventurer who is learning how to walk, basically. So we can move the marker here. Let's go ahead and also do this as well. So go, it's just area 2D. Then we make some signals. Completed. Died. No, it shouldn't have to die. So go is in, oh, oopsie daisy. So yeah, that's fine. I think that's interesting. So we now have main, and then we can, after we save level one, we can go ahead and pop that right there. Not like that. Pop that right there. Not like that. I kind of like want something in between. Either way, this is fine. Level one. Right. Actually, I want that label back. Here, let's add a label back. Boop. And move that up. Let's call it level 0. And then we'll make some settings. Fonts, make it really big, 32. Then make it black. All right, so that's it. We got self a level, well, not this level. So we need to clear this out, right? We don't need this anymore. And let's make player is on scene just to keep everything clean. Save as hmm, save branches scene. Player, yeah, player. And then we go ahead and kill you. Sorry, delete you. Yeah. So now we have everything. We can go ahead and move and pop that right here. And we say, so now we have to think about the logic. We have the assets, we have the framework, we have everything. We have to think about the logic. It's kind of the part I like and also hate at the same time. But let that I couldn't talk. Let's get it done. So first things first, we have a which is just one level, but we have them. So once the game starts, we want to spawn the level. So say change to level, and we have a current level index and our current level. I'm all over the place, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Hopefully. All right, so then we say level int, which is the current level we're going to be moving to. So assuming you want to change to level 0, which is level 1 in this case, all we're going to do is that we're going to carry, actually no, yeah, we're going to move the level, say current, check if a current level exists. So if we have a current level, right, delete the current level. Dot q of type node. Everything's of type node. So q3. So we'll kill it, delete it, sorry. And then after that, we spawn the new level. So we check if levels, level, what's instant of package scene. I really like the, what's it called? Scene package. Did they change it? No, that would be weird. They can't change it. But I can't find it. One moment. Package. It should be called package. Packed scene. Oh, it's always my fault. It's always my fault. It's called pack scene. So pack scene dot. What is the problem? I don't want to do that. Can I do that? Yeah, I know. Can you not? Can you stop? What is this error? Cannot assign a value of type array to variables of levels with specific type packed scene. Oh, it is always your fault, not the engine's fault. The engine knows better. No, now it's the engine's fault. Can I have an element of type? Oh, wait. So can I do this now? Okay, yeah, it's the engine's fault. I was smart. It's the engine's fault. It made a mistake. You should listen to me. So now we say current level equals to this. You can also say current level equals to small. So we instantiate a new level, add child current level, and what's the problem? Stop being stop being. Oh, all right, that's it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Current level. So now that we have the current level, I'm like, my head is just gone. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Why are you yellow? Oh, maybe I should take a break. I don't know. But let's see. So if we just say change scene at the beginning, change the level, we go back to 2D. So this is what we currently have, empty, empty. No, I don't move you, empty. So if we play you, you're not showing. All right. Yeah, it loads up. So yeah, the flag is a bit high, but it loads up. So then we need to spawn in the player. After you change the level, we know that the level is of types level, right? Oh, no, it's not of type level because we haven't made level. So now it means this type is a type level. So we then make current level. Oh, no. Current level, where is you? Yeah, there you are. So type level. And then we say level, current level, dot starting point is our position. Then you get position. So now we need a player. Come here, boy. Drop you there. We got player. So let's quickly spawn the player equals. Let's actually make your variable up here. Now current player equals to null. Let's go ahead and delete current player here. It is of type player, which we have not defined. Woo! I love game developments. All right, so yeah, that's basically for that. And I think mostly everything should be in order. If we, no, yes, and we're done. I think, no, we're not done. Player's position. What do you mean? Oh, it's called current player, that's why. Oopsie daisy. You free, I'm a bit ditzy right now. Oh, hello there. I'm just noticing you. Hello, Duru, the Guru Bunny. Yeah. So right now I'm just working on simple 2D platformer. So the current position of the player would be this. So if you go ahead and run that, oopsie daisy, it's empty. It's not supposed to be empty. Oh, yeah. Q free is basically like if you're coming from like memory language standpoints, it's basically just delete in a sense, memory and everything. Basically just get out of here. So that's normally what Q free does, or that's normally what free does. Q free is like in case somebody's using it, don't kill it, right? Because someone might be holding a reference to it, this current process. And it's kind of like, how would I explain this properly? Basically, you have like a timeline from every frame the game is running. So it runs through the entire code base every frame. So Q free basically just says free this object the next frame. So it's kind of like kill this thing, but later. Yeah. So that's basically my definition of Q free. Oh, I should reduce this. No, it's readable. Let me move chats because I worked a little bit on it. So I want to move you to the top. I want to show. Yeah. So we have that. Where did I put this? We can put this up here, maybe up here. Yeah. It's kind of covering it, but I think this part is not really that important. Right? It should be fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll move it around. I don't know where to put this. It's kind of taking up space. Mm, yeah, it's fine. It's not readable there. Mm, yeah, this should be fine. I'll fix it later. It's kind of, okay, that's fine. All right, let's get back to it. So yeah, for some reason the player is not spawning. Yeah, okay, now I see. Because we don't add the player. Oopsie daisy. So yeah, we go ahead and run that one more time. Oh no, he's dead. You can't see it because I need to refresh once. Hmm. To the level. Why are you spawning all the? Oh my bad. I know the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. It's all the way down here, so it would spawn the player all the way down there. So we put him up here, and if we go ahead and do this, oop, we'll just do this one instead. Yeah. So yeah, we have a character. So this is level supposed to be level 1, but right now it's level 0. So to get that done, you got character. He doesn't do anything important, but it's progress. Progress is progress. So only thing I need to do is connect the finish function, right? So the go is here. We connect. We do this in script so that we don't break anything. We connect. Um, oh, wow, I'm missing. All right. So when the goal is touched, or it's visited by the player, we need to collect its body entered signal that's connect to the function, and the function will be completed. That's anyways. All right, so that's basically just redirecting the signal from this to this guy. So then I can go to the main guy and then get the signal from there instead of his child. So yeah, when we change to the level, current level dot completed dot connect. You should also disconnect. That's the sad part. I don't want this function to call itself. That's just recursive. Mm, let's make a new function. We call it next level. All right. So we connect that to next level. And then before we kill it or queue free it, we'll basically just say current level that disconnects from next level. But yeah, fix system. Are we sure? What's the problem? Why are you sad? Expected since when? Oh, everyone loves Python. So next level, what happens when the next level is supposed to happen? We should increase the current level index, right? So we do plus equals to 1 to move to the next level. And just for the sake of my sanity, we'll modulus this by the size of the array levels size so that we don't go out of bounds and get an error. But then I need to make another level. But let's finish this first. I want to stop it. Next level. Let's handle that here, right? Now, let me think. If we wanted to move to the next level, we should increment the current level index of this level. Then modulus to make sure we don't go out of bounds. Then we call change to level using the current level index. And then that would handle all of this. So if I put this to -1, right, and call next level instead of change level, that should, let's go with the logic. I should go to the current level index. +1. I'll make it into 0. 0 modulus 0, or 0 modulus 1 is 0. I need to change the next level. So yeah. So this should work. No, it did not work. Goal body entered and gives new. Oh, because of the process function. This is annoying. Let's say this. Instead of doing this, we'll go ahead and do this instead. Body entered connects to level. All right. We just emits. I wanted to be sly about how I do this, but unfortunately I cannot. All right, so yeah, and I think that's good. You can go ahead and remove this, it's not working. So if you run that, please don't crash. It didn't crash. Ooh. All right, so yeah, this took longer than expected. Do not expect it to take this long. Let me see. So currently we have move and jump. We're done with the platformers. We have a character, even though he's kind of tiny. We have a goal for each level, and then we have a UI, which is bare bones, but we can improve that. So let me make another level so that we can test that the level switching is actually working. So currently this is what level 1 looks like, which is why the first level looks like that. So let me see if I can just come to the new one, instantiate level 1. What am I doing here? All right, so this is level 2. Can I move it around? I can. So I can move this around like that, make level 2. Platformer stays here. Goal can move up here. And then we have level 2. Now we can mass produce levels with AI and have them, dominate the markets. Anyway, let's keep on going. Honestly, talking while programming is tiring, but it's kind of rewarding. At least I stay focused to a degree. So, I just thought of something interesting. Let me write that down. So what I'm thinking is that we just add like a message in each level. So instead of writing level 0, level 1, level 2, we can put in more personality into it, right? We'll call it level quotes, maybe. So we'll see what we do in the future. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, hmm. I think level should be done. I think. So we go back to level or the main scene, and then we can add. Why do you have a script? Oh yeah, you should have a script. That was my bad. So we can go up here and control that. Oh, now you do this. Now you act funny.